Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, August 7th. I know it's been a while, but then again, you do get discouraged when your last video gets a shit ton of likes and only one comment 2 weeks after you post. So I had to take time and think about if I want to continue doing the videos. And I've had a couple of people reach out asking if I was okay, and I am. I just said, I'm a little discouraged about the video making right now. But we all know the wonderful time is coming up in less than a month and a half, almost, basically. Whatever. If you do see messes, like right there, I will just say, foremost, July sucked for us movie fans. The worst being the passing of Sam Neill, which I took extremely fucking hard, to the point that I was crying basically all day, all night. I didn't even bother going to work that night. I said, fuck work. I'm gonna spend my day crying, which is basically what I did. But that day I took, those are all a lot of my ticket stubs that I am trying to put into a bullet journal, and I didn't start saving my ticket stubs to 1995. And I thought I should start doing this when I found mine and my mother's tickets for when she took me to see Event Horizon back in, ironically, August 18th, 97 is when she took me to see that. And I thought maybe it's about time I start gluing these in. But because I've had from 95 to basically 2019, that's a long time to go through and paste and all that shit. But when I'm moving and you see that mess on my little dresser, that's what it is. But I will be showing off all that I gotten since the beginning of June, and I'll show one thing I've gotten this month, because I might not have a video at the end of this month, because in a couple weeks I will be going out to Edmonton, then Red Deer, and then down to Kelowna. So we're basically, after the fucking year my dad and I have had, we're taking a week vacation. And I don't know if I'll be buying the main thing I'm buying this month. The two things are Backrooms, which I haven't seen, and of course The Mandalorian and Grogu, which I have seen. Okay, I've spent almost 3 minutes gabbing, so we will just shut up and get started. So the first one for June, it went on sale to, I think it was $17, and I got the 4K of Frankenstein. Put that there. Ooh, it finally happened. I finally did it after humming and hawing and humming and hawing. What is the one set I have been saying I have wanted to get my hands on? And one great thing about Amazon is the monthly plan, the payment plan, because I did not want to put $175 on my credit card. I say that, and there's something that I wish I could have done the payment plan, but I actually pre-ordered it. But yeah, I just saw it. I saw it was part of the payment plan, and I said, this bitch is finally mine. And I got it back up because, you know, she's huge. I finally have it. Oh, Spine 1000. But I don't care about that. It is Godzilla. Do I still have my DVDs and Blu-rays for the first 15 films? Of course I do, because I am keeping them. But I know a lot of people didn't like this set, and like, I do understand why, but I don't want to spend almost $60 to get a smaller case off of eBay. I'm happy with displaying this, and I thought, where the fuck am I gonna do it? It goes behind, I just gotta be quiet for a second because somebody's by my window doing watering, but it will be by my Barnabas Collins and Nick Knight picture. It's just the Strata lady because she has to water the grounds instead of having the sprinklers on. Sprinklers? Ugh, fuck it, I don't care. But I'm happy I have this finally. Oh, the fact that my friend Tracy from Australia got this before me is nuts. And she's not the I don't know how much of a Godzilla fan you are, sweetie, but you know how big of a one I am. You mentioned me in my in that video where you said I'd be happy you got it, and I was. So, moving on. So, that and another set are the Pinnacles that I bought. This went on sale for 15 bucks. The 4K was still expensive, but I upgraded my DVD to Blu-ray of Abigail, which I still have not watched. Also got from Amazon, I think this is just a Blu-ray, but the way it is colored, it looks like a 4K, and it's called Ferret Vampire, which has to do with a weird vampire car or something. And Severin put this out, so I was like, Also from Amazon, I got Freaks of Nature. Haven't seen that. Also from Amazon, got It, Welcome to Derry. Plan to watch this for the marathon. And also picked this up because I need more silent films in my collection, and this is one I actually like. She's back again. I got Lon Chaney's The Phantom of the Opera. And then went to Sunrise Records, and it was only 10 bucks, so I have it in my collection. I don't want to close my window because it is fucking hot up here in Langley. That's also why I didn't film the last couple of days, because it went up to 90 degrees, and you know me, I don't handle the heat very well. These two I picked up at the library because they were only $1 each. I got the Boogeyman, I should say, and I got Jordan Peele's Nope. I mean, $1, can't go wrong. This I got from eBay. It was a blind buy, but I watched it because my first time viewing sucked in July. I didn't even go to the movies in June or July, and I got Blood the Last Vampire, the anime. Okay, don't come back. Please, I'm making a video. And I got these next two 4Ks from Amazon, both released on the same day. I got Scream 7, still haven't watched this yet. I mean, Scream 3 was the last one I saw in the theater. And this one I did see in the theater because I am 45, but I'm also a kid. Super Mario Galaxy, which I enjoyed this movie a lot. I had so much fun with it. And also from Amazon, I think this was when Amazon Prime was happening, I was gonna get the complete series for $175, but then I saw season 2 had dropped to $17, and season 4 dropped from, I think it was 35 to 22, so I got seasons 2 and 4 of Castlevania. Then also from Amazon, I got the 2025 I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Still haven't seen that. And then the last one for July, the last one for June was also from Amazon, and I upgraded my DVD to the 4K of Monkey Shines. And now this is everything I have gotten in August, including the one I've gotten this month. I got this from eBay, and thank God I got it because it was taken off Shudder. Daughters of Darkness. It's a vampire film. Are we really surprised? As I say that, I think this went down $10 from 45 to 35, and I just said fuck it. Vampire Hunter D. This was a blind buy that I spent too much on. I haven't watched it, but the fact that I spent $36 on a Blu-ray is a little crazy. Ready or Not 2, and I found out because I was like, well, I'll actually explain it when I get to the DVD of the certain movie I got. This I got from eBay as well. It's a 4-film vampire collector set with Shadow Zone, the Undead Express, Vampire Wars, Naja, which is the one I got it for, and The Case of the Whitechapel Vampire, which is a Sherlock Holmes thing. But yeah, I wanted it for Naja because to get this Like, this only cost me like $15. To get this by itself was more, so I was like, well. And these two were pre-orders, because also my Walmart does not sell Blu-rays and DVDs anymore, so I only have two choices now, Amazon or Sunrise Records. And I didn't know if they were going to get either of these two, so I got the Blu-ray, and it's an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray of The Crow's Salvation, put out by Scream Factory, and also put out by Scream Factory, I think? Yep. And I still haven't watched this, mostly because I still have a long way to go on that, but I got the 4K of Tim Burton's Dark Shadows steelbook. See, that doesn't scream Dark Shadows to me, but it does scream Tim Burton, and I've been a Tim Burton fan a lot longer than I've been a Dark Shadows fan. I mean, probably like all of us, the first Tim Burton thing I ever saw was Pee-wee's Big Adventure, so. Also from Amazon, this dropped from $45 to $29, so I grabbed it, and that is Edge of Sanity on Arrow Video. And the next three also came from Amazon because I have the individual season 2, basically, of Masters of Horror, and I wanted to complete my set, so I got Right to Die, which is done by Rob Schmidt, who directed Wrong Turn. The Screwfly Solution, which is done by Joe Dante, director of Gremlins, The Howling, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Explorers, and Inner Space. And also got The Washingtonians, we don't care, done by Peter Medic, who did The Changeling and Species 2. Okay, and this one I pre-ordered from Amazon because I didn't know if Sunrise was going to get it, and I didn't want to drive downtown into that fucking mess to the mall, because if you may or may not know, BC Transit sucks. And we're finally getting a SkyTrain all the way out to Langley, which should have been done when I was a fucking teenager in the 90s, but it is such a disaster that I don't really want to go downtown. I usually just bite the bullet and go because I want to go to Sunrise Records or to Willow Video, but lately it's been so bad I've had to, like, no. I got the 4K steelbook of The Mummy, Lee Cornyn's The Mummy. I was gonna go see this in the theater, and then I kept putting it off, and then at the end of the day I just rented it on Amazon Prime for $24. But then again, I didn't have to deal with killing people talking in the movie theater, which is now a even worse problem. But I actually really enjoyed this movie. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it would have gotten an 8, but I expected more gore from the director who did Evil Dead Rise. But the fucking ending is great. Talk about fucking karma. And then this dropped to $9. I liked it, but I like the 95 movie better. Mortal Kombat. And speaking of Willow Video, the next bunch here is all Willow Video. As I went down there and I just looked around and found a whole bunch of stuff. Because it's also the place where I have been getting a lot of my Vincent Price movies. Especially the MGM Midnight Madness. And it's the Abominable Dr. Phoebes and Dr. Phoebes Rises Again. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And at my age, I just don't care anymore. But it's Vincent Price, that's why I got it. And it was one of the most expensive. It was $20, but I mean, Vincent Price is worth $20. And then looking around, and I found Black Sheep. I've always wanted to watch this. Paid $9.99 for it. And also, this was in the horror, which I can see, because it is kind of scary, and it's also something that happened, ironically, 40 fucking years ago. Chernobyl. I paid $13.99 for this. And found these two, and the second one I've seen and kind of was on, and I've never seen the third one, but they were both $6.99. So I got From Dusk Till Dawn 2 Texas Blood Money, and 3 The Hangman's Daughter. This made me go, oh, and they have it. And someone gave it up. And and that is the horror documentary of Going to Pieces, $13.99. And I have the first one and the third one on Blu-ray, and the second one isn't out on Blu-ray, so I just picked up the DVD, $6.99, of Joyride 2 Dead Ahead. And also looking in the Blu-rays, because they keep like I've said, there's one thing I love about Willow Video is they keep the horror Blu-rays and horror DVDs separate. I love that. And I picked these up out of the Blu-rays. Last Shift, which was kind of pricey, $16, but who cares? And the other one, another vampire movie, are we surprised? For $9.99, and it's called Slayers, with Thomas Jane, who I've liked since Deep Blue Sea. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm kind of sweating here, so that's crazy. Next one up I got from eBay. I've wanted to watch this for years, but couldn't find it for a decent price, and then I finally found it, and it is the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray of Resurrection with Christopher Lambert, directed by the guy, I think, Russell Mulcahy, who directed Highlander, and The Shadow, which is one of my favorite movies. So is Highlander. I mean, Highlander is fucking... How is that movie 40 years old? I don't know. Got this at Sunrise. I went to 3 different Sunrises to try to find this, and 2 of them, the disc was loose, and I'm like, I'm not paying for a scratched disc. So I actually, while we were there, and it was the same price, it was on sale for $22, I ripped it open and looked to make sure that nothing was wrong with it, because it was a little loose, and I was like, eh, and it's fine. And then it's season 3 of Castlevania. And then got this one from eBay, and it's the last one, I think. Yeah, I think it's the last one of the Masters of Horror, which is Clive Barker's Valerie on the Stairs, not directed by Clive Barker, but directed by Mick Garris, who created Masters of Horror and also directed the TV miniseries of The Shining, The Stand, Critters 2, which I love, and of course one of my favorite sequel prequels, Psycho for the Beginning. Okay, now it's insane how this movie is out of print. It only came out in 2009, and people want your fucking testicles on eBay for it. There was one copy that someone was asking $350, and I was like, this movie can't be that great that it's worth that money. I'm looking all over, and one of the sellers I usually buy from had a Region 2 Blu-ray of Ready or Not for $20. That's reasonable, not $350. Still haven't watched this yet, but I'm not at the part you thought this is where I was going to talk about the thing. No, it's coming. But I'm saving this and the sequel for the marathon. I'm looking for... I'm kind of looking forward more to the sequel than I am the first one, mostly because Elijah Wood and Sarah Michelle Gellar, hello. And then picked this up at Sunrise Records. The Blu-ray was 16, but this was 11, so I just said fuck it, because as you can tell, I'm not picky on what I get. 4K Blu-ray DVD, I just get whatever the fuck I want. And this is one I rented from the library a lot, so I picked up The Cursed, so can't wait to check that out. Pre-ordered this on Amazon. I was going to get the 4K, but then for some reason up here the 4K was just the 4K and not the Blu-ray, and my dad enjoys this movie, and I enjoyed it too. I liked it better than the 2021 version, but at least it's better than Annihilation. Mortal Kombat 2. And the other one I had on pre-order was Whistle, which I watched on... Did I Amazon Prime it? No, I PVR'd it. The funny thing is, I don't know if this is available in the States yet, but we got it, and I was like, well, I'm pre-ordering it and seeing what happens. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Does it bring anything new to the table? No. But it had a fucking kick-ass soundtrack, so... Okay. The other pretty. I think we know what it is. Back in April, when this got on Amazon, it was listed at $350. No, I wasn't pre-ordering at that. I was waiting. And good thing I waited, because it dropped to $225, and I pre-ordered it there, and it did go up to $300, but I'm still new to the pre-order thing, especially on big items like this, and I didn't realize that whatever the price was when you pre-ordered, they honor that, and I was like, yes. So with the taxes up here, it came to $350, but it was so worth it, and we know what it is. It's the Stranger Things box set. I showed this to my dad because he thought I was nuts, and I said, Dad, if there was any time I was gonna drop that kind of money for something, it was gonna be it's either this or Star Trek or Godzilla, as we know. But I'm not gonna open it up because I'm pretty sure everybody has done showings of this. But what a beautiful set, and I'm gonna be watching this for my horror marathon. I've got a few TV shows set up to try to watch, and that's one of them. Okay, now here's where the rant comes in. I wanted to watch this movie for a while. I didn't go see it in the theater, but I was scratched myself, and now I'm bleeding. What the hell else is new? I was gonna pre-order the 4K. Not at fucking $52, I'm not, on Amazon. And I talked to my girl down at Sunrise, and I asked her about it. I didn't realize 20th Century Fox and Sony kind of were in cahoots with each other, which you think I should have known because of the recent Spider-Man movies. The only way that 20th Century Fox could, or whatever, Marvel, I don't know. But you all know about Sony being a dick and about the physical media. I was like, I love Sam Raimi. He's one of my favorite directors since I was 10. But unless it's the fucking Evil Dead, his Spider-Man trilogy, or Darkman, it's not worth a blind buy, not worth $52. And I had to send help on eBay. I looked at the Blu-rays and the 4Ks, and they were pricey. With the original costs and the shipping, this only cost me $16. I mean, I don't know what the fuck the issue is with the prices, but and it was this DVD on fucking Amazon, $39.99. And even this lady at Sunrise said they only got a couple of copies and they went like that. And I'm like, I said, I ordered it off eBay, the DVD, because it was only $16. I mean, Jesus Christ. It better be fucking good. But if I love it, I won't upgrade the 4K unless Willow Video gets a used copy. And that was all for July. This is the only one I've bought in August because I actually didn't know this was coming out. Like I've said, what I miss about Film Aficionado site is finding out when the releases are coming out. I hope to fuck this is good. I say that because I have heard nothing but great things about it, but it's happened so many times where everybody builds up a movie, I watch it, and I'm disappointed. The Babadook, The Witch, Hereditary, It Follows, and Midsummer. I all didn't like. Well, the Babadook, I really wanted to commit murder. I think we all did. It Follows is the only one I'm gonna give another chance to. It's mostly because I love that fucking soundtrack. Hereditary was very disappointing, though I agree Toni Collette was fucking robbed of an Oscar. I'm just saying fuck all over the place today. It's just been one of those days, you know. But I, like the tagline on the box, be careful what you wish for. The 4K of Obsession. I pray to God this is good. If not, I am going to be severely disappointed. I have heard people say they were disappointed in this. But between this, and like I said, I wanted to go see Backrooms, but I kept pushing it off. and hearing all the bullshit about what's been going on in the movie theaters, which we all know I have extreme violent tendencies. I probably would hurt somebody because I'm spending my hard-earned money to watch a movie, not to listen to a bunch of talk. So we all know what happened the last time that happened, and I beat up a 17-year-old, and I have no shame in that. Talking a movie and then try to jump me. Fuck you. I know I'm just a vindictive bitch, and I'm in a mood today, but whatever. But yeah, I pray to God this is good. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so disappointing. And I am disappointing. Disappointed. Jesus fucking Christ. English is not my main language, as we know. So yeah, guys, that is everything I've gotten in the last 2 months, including my one August purchase. Like I said, the only two I plan to get either before or during the trip or back rooms. Well, the Tuesday it comes out, the Mandalorian and Grogu, which I loved, comes out the day we're gonna go to the West Edmonton Mall, and I definitely want the Steelbook. As much as I'd like to pre-order it, don't really want to leave my Amazon orders out there, or leave it in the locker or whatever. So I'll have to take my chance. If not, I'll just get the normal 4K. But yeah, guys, that is it. I've already ranted and raved about bullshit and then all together. So like I said, there might not be a video at the end of this month because I don't know how many I'm gonna be getting, because I've already gotten so much blind buys that I'm saving for the marathon. And we all know I go ape shit during the marathon. I don't think I'm gonna get to what was it, 232 or no, it was 233 last year. I don't think I'm gonna get to that, but we shall see how I do. So nope, you'll get the straw. So let me know what you guys think of these titles, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. I would say my best purchases of the month were the Stranger Things and this baby. Mine. We know of my love of Godzilla, which has been around for 42 years almost. Thank you, Mom. That's your fault. So until my next video, guys, whenever that may be, I might have one in the first couple of weeks of September. I won't be doing a collection overview like last year because you know what I have to deal with the room situation, but we shall see. Until then, guys, I hope you all have a great weekend, watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.